two, one. Whoops. Bad cadence on the countdown, but we're recording. Welcome to the digital experience iteration planning starting today, which is October 12th of 2021. And Barker, I think you are up first. Tell us what you're gonna do.
All right. I'm going to build a new landing page for when we have things going on in YouTube. I'm going to do some Google partner updates, and there'll also be UX updates on that page. We're updating the homepage copy and adding a video to it. Push that out. And then I'm going to continue the migration of the solution pages with the stretch goal of building the template in the new buyer journey, buyer experience repo. And I'll pass it over to Tyler.
Yeah. So this morning we switched over to OneTrust from CookieBot. Things are, knock on wood, feeling good. I'm like, I haven't seen much in Slack or in the issues. We have an open issue for it. So basically, my capacity for the next couple days here is reserved just from OneTrust. And that is all that I will be doing. I'm just going to be clicking through the website, making sure things are good, and just on top of anything that I think we're at the point where if something does come up, I think enough of the major things are working that we will not roll it back, which means any bugs will just need to be fixed quickly. I think this morning, it was like we had a choice between, do we roll it back to the old state or do we try and fix it? And based on the success so far, thank you, Laura, I think that we'll just keep it and fix bugs that come up rather than roll everything back. So I will be on top of that today and tomorrow. I'm out on Thursday and Friday, and just for real, like I said this in the notes, but it's worth it for anyone watching. I will not have internet. I'm going to go propose to Sarah, and we'll be in the mountains, and there will just be nothing. So super excited, but you will not be able to reach me, and nothing's changed in that. So other than that, next week, once things have calmed down with OneTrust, I've got a couple small things for Hanif on SEO on our canonical URLs. And we've got a Google Cloud error in some of our pipelines that's kind of existed it's a warning, not an error. And so I've got some time booked to just explore it. Maybe I can fix it quickly. And if it's more than that, I can turn it into a bigger issue for another day. So that's the rest of my iteration. And Stephen, you were up.
I am up. Can you hear me? Yeah, all right. I got a lot of documentation to do in my last 2 weeks. So this is just what I've created issues for at the minute. But if anything else pops up, I'll get to them too, just so I can leave things in as best shape as I can. So yeah, documentation, color, grid, and spacing. And Javi is next.
Hello. I have a million tabs open. So this iteration, I'm working on adding a corporate philanthropy page, and I have MRs linked here. I have a couple notes for my Google Analytics OKR. Now that we have OneTrust implemented, I want to see if I can start getting headway back in this Marketo form. I had this request open of trying to track form abandonment, and that was getting really frustrating because essentially I would have to test only in. Oh, thank you, Tina. Tina commented that she liked my black nails, and so yeah, saying that sorry, I lost my train of thought. Form abandonment, I gotten this request a long time ago. It's painful because I have to test it in production. It's a pain in the butt, so I've just been putting that off until we had OneTrust, so I can start testing that in review apps, and we have that. I think we have that now, if I'm not mistaken, so I'll try to figure that out. I'm also following this issue for a link fragment that's been persistent in the handbook for a while, and so I'm going to go into that and see if that's something that I can assist with. Up for docs, I'm trying to update the docs to send users to the appropriate Y Premium and Y Ultimate pages for our OKR, and I'm also adding this new template since I'm redoing the Y Premium and Y Ultimate pages. That's it for me. Up next is Nathan.
Yeah, so hopefully today we'll have the personalized content blocks, MVC1 live on prod. I just have to go through around with Tina, and then I think we're missing just something from the Google Cloud page. And then when that's ready, hopefully go live today. And then we're just going to reposition the homepage banner. So we're going to put it above the nav instead of below. And then we have a bunch of people starting in about a week. And so I want to go through a bunch of our issues and actually have a backlog for work that we can kind of assign. I know it's not going to be amazing, but if there's something, we're better off than having nothing. And then I would like to finally get around to moving Slippers V1 out. I've been trying to do this for like a month, but other things have come up. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. Tina.
Thanks. So I'm gonna keep myself on standby to review some MRs, the featured content block that Nathan just mentioned, the corporate philanthropy page that Javi's working on, and this live stream page. And next week, probably I'll be really launching into doing some competitor comparison research to see how potential buyers are comparing GitLab to other vendors. And I think I'm lost. That's it for us. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you. See ya.